What up, world? Your boy back with some of that car talk. Let's get into it. Your boy Big 7 here is back. It's been a minute since I did car talk, but I wanted to give y'all some. I hope everybody out there still doing the shadow work, still doing the work on themselves to make themselves a better person. All my light workers, all my chosen, I hope you guys are still doing your jobs. We all have a job to do here on this earth, and that's to help make the people of this earth better each and every day. So I hope all of my light workers, my chosen ones, my people out there, my spirit families are doing their work. But man, it's been a minute since I talked to you guys with some car talk. So let's get into it, man. Man, the holidays have come and passed. I think I said this in the last video, but yeah, it's a new year. And all of these people that did you wrong got new fears. New fears. It's too many people out here trying to live through conflict. See, conflict, you can't live through conflict because you can't be satisfied with conflict. When you try to live in conflict, you just got to build more conflict to try to live, to keep on living. All you're going to do is keep on trying to build more and more conflict. You don't get nowhere with conflict. And there's too many people out here who's trying to live their life through all of this conflict and think that starting things is going to get them somewhere. Hating on another person's lifestyle, or, not supporting even the people that they're responsible of, or even the people that they're supposed to be loving. Lifestyle is going to get them somewhere. And it all it does is back you in the corner. And now you're lost. That's all that happened. Is people build a lost lifestyle for themselves. And it's sad. That's what's going on today. A lot of people, a lot of souls out here, lost souls are building lost lifestyles for themselves. They are out here literally trying to hurt you and thinking that they're going to sacrifice you or send you to hell or something, and you ain't did nothing to them, and that's going to build them up. The only thing they're going to get by hurting somebody or hurting a chosen person, chosen one, is just going to tangle them up in whatever they had for you. Whatever mess that a person tries to start with a chosen one, it only returns right back to them. So now they're stuck. A lot of these people are stuck in the lifestyle that they wanted for you. See, they sat back and played games, and they thought it was gonna get them somewhere. They thought all of these games was gonna get them somewhere. They had it all figured out. It was all figured out when they came to you. They was like, I'm gonna get with them, make them fall in love with me, try to make this person fall so deep in love with me that they on me, and I can keep on playing my games and going back and forth. See, they like playing that back and forth game. Leave you where you at for a minute, go play their game, and come right back to you. They know you the loyal person, so they want to hold on to you. So they keep you there try to pause the relationship. It's like pausing the relationship, like they playing 2K or something. Pause the relationship, go make a sandwich and come back or something. That's them. That's what they think they could keep doing. They could keep doing to you, but they didn't know that you already knew what was going on from the get-go. Like you knew the whole situation. Like, you knew the whole thing. You knew whatever was going on from the get-go. You was like, right, yeah, okay. They kept trying to hide it like you didn't know what was going on. I'm going to pause this game and I'm going to come right back to it. That was them. I'm going to just pause for a little bit. And then I'm going to come right back to it. I'm going to pause and I'm going to go play with Roscoe Jenkins. I'm going to go play with Johnny. I'm going to go play with Jack and Jill. And, I'm going to try to see what I can get from this person and that person. Then I'm going to return. And they better be in the same spot that I left them. See, that's what they be thinking, man. Lost souls. They think they can just pick up right back where they left you. See, right now, that's what's going on in their head. They trying to figure out a solution to what they did to you so they can try to return. But they trying to figure out a solution in a way where they don't have to tell you anything that they did. They don't have to apologize. They don't have to, they trying to figure out a solution to where they come right back without having to explain themselves. Just come right back into your life like nothing happened. It's these lost souls. That's what they want to do. They want to be able to come in and out of your life whenever they feel like it. Like nothing happened. They lost. Lost souls. And they try their best to make you feel as good as they can when they start off. Because they think if they make you feel as good as they can, they're gonna trap you. They're gonna force you into believing that their love is so good that you're gonna miss out if you leave it behind. That's what they want to do. See, in the beginning, they thought that's what was going on. They thought they had you. In their head, they thought they had you. They thought that they faked you out with this love. They thought they faked you out with the love that was so good that you was going to return at any cost. Like, it didn't matter what they did, you was still going to return. That's why they was boldly out there telling the public. They was boldly out here telling the public that you was no good, talking about you behind your back, telling the public all of this stuff about you, because they thought they couldn't do no wrong. See, they thought they could do whatever they wanted to you and you were still going to return. So they felt like they could do whatever they wanted. That's why they got to the point where they felt like they can go back to that ex, go play around with that ex for a little bit, and then come back to you. You was a joke to them. You were a joke to them. And you were a joke because you wanted to make it work for your family. See, anybody who wants real things is a joke to them, to people like this, because they're fake. They're so false. So when you believe in wanting real things, real love, wanting somebody to you wanting reciprocal give and take. Somebody to give back what you gave them, the same love, the same energy. When they see that you wanted that, they looked at you like you was a joke. You was a fairy tale, because they don't know how to show love. They don't know what real love is. That's why they still ain't came back. See, the sad part about it is they need clarity too to move on. The sad part about it is the only way they can move on is clarifying what they did. They need clarity too for them to move on. See, they didn't think they needed clarity. They thought they can hurt you and move past you. God made it to where they needed to come back and get clarity and clarify what they did, admit to what they did, apologize for what they did, and change before they can move on. They stuck. They can't move on until they take the proper steps to move forward. There's no moving on. Their life is stuck. They at a standstill. But they too busy. See, they too busy trying to make it look like their life is exciting to you. Because they want you to react. They trying to get a reaction out of you. Something that'll get them in the door for you to come back to them. So they gotta make it look like their life is exciting. Everything that they doing is exciting. You know? See, they're trying to hold on as long as they can to not hit you back. They feel like if they hit you back, they done lost. They're trying to hold on as long as they can to not hit you up and say, you know, I'm doing bad. I miss you. I really love you, but I didn't know how to express it. I expressed my feelings through turmoil and chaos. They don't want to go. They're trying their best to hold out on doing that, but they're holding out in hopes that you hit them up. You ain't got no reason to hit them up. You didn't do nothing to them. All you did was show the most love that you could to a broken soul, a broken person that didn't want to get right. You showed all kind of love, and they didn't want the love because they didn't know what love was. They didn't know how to get right. They don't know how to show love. They copy you when they're trying to show love. That's why it's so hard for them right now, because you're not around for them to copy. So they probably struggling showing love. Their love is probably on and off. You had unconditional love, and they seen that. They wanted to be just like you. They didn't know how to be like you because they didn't want to learn. They didn't want to learn what it takes to be like you. They just wanted to act like they already knew what they were doing. This is why they stuck, because they don't know what they're doing. But they wasted so much time pretending that they had all of the answers. And now they're stuck because they don't have none of the answers. It is sad. Very, very, very sad, bro. When a person don't have none of the answers but want to look so bossy at the same time. Need all of this help, but can't help it because their ego won't allow them to help it to go get help. Their ego is so high that they don't know how to say, you know what? You're right. I need your help. Can you tell me and show me how to do this? Ego too high, too prideful to take help, too prideful to accept help. It's too prideful. Ego sitting on 100. They hurt right now because they didn't expect their life to go the way it's going right now. They destroyed their own life by trying to destroy you for no reason. You're a chosen one. God always had you protected. That's why in every decision that you made when you was around them, they seen, even when it didn't seem so great of a decision, God fixed it. God kept cleaning up with whatever decision you made. And they kept getting mad because they was behind the scenes trying to hurt you. They was behind the scenes trying to destroy you. But God kept cleaning up anything and protecting you from anybody who's trying to hit you with any type of harm. So it hurt them because they kept throwing rocks and throwing stones and hiding their hand, throwing rocks and hiding their hand. Right? And it hurt because just imagine trying to do something and you just keep failing. Trying to do something and you just keep failing. Trying to keep on trying to do it, and then you just keep on failing and keep on failing. That was them. But in their mind, they just thought one of these times they have to crack. One of these times they have to crack. And God kept telling them, like, whatever you got going is never going to work. Ever going to work. So, please stop. Please. This is what God was telling them. Please stop it. Because nothing you're doing ever going to work. And they just kept on, oh, it's going, yep. Yep. And it never worked. You kept coming out of the fire as if untouched, as if you couldn't even feel none of the fire. The fire sitting all around you, and you just walking through it. And because God is sitting here pulling you out of it and protecting you from it even touching you. And they kept on throwing the fire on you, but it was never hitting you. And you didn't. And the funny part about it is you didn't never feel it. Anything that they were trying to do to you, you never felt it. They kept trying, but you never felt and hiding themselves, trying to cloak themselves, hiding themselves behind your energy. Trying to pretend that they were like you. They were like, it's sad when a person is trying to be you better than you. That's when you can tell a person is fake. Because how are you trying to be like me, but you trying to be me better than me? You're trying to act like you me before me or something. Like, it's crazy. I can't even be me because you're trying to do me better than I do me. And that's what they were trying to do. Put the blame on you for what they were doing and then look like they were more enlightened than you or something. Like, oh, I'm enlightened, I'm the good one, I'm the holy one, I'm this and I'm that. But at the crib, you couldn't get none of that love, none of that support that they was pretending to be when they was out in the public and out in church and out in all of these places that they go to. All of that was gone. When they hit the house, you was like, what happened to that false smile? What happened to that you hugging everybody, loving on everybody? What happened to the attitude you had at the church? It suddenly just went away. We hit the house and you instantly turn to darkness, and you instantly mad, and now you yelling at the kids and talking to people like they ain't nothing. It's because they was fake. And you kept seeing it was fake, pretending like y'all gonna do something, and then y'all gonna do something that day. Oh, we gonna go out and do this and that. As soon as they hit the house, it's like, oh, we ain't going there. But you said it. Like, oh, I was just saying that. They wanted to look so good in front of people, and they always said stuff that they never meant. They never supported you. Never supported a dang thing that you did. But every time they applied for any type of job, they was like, hey, I applied for these jobs, and this one went to hiring manager. This one went to here. This one went there. Because they wanted you to hear your support. Because they knew you were supportive. If they swearing you all this bad, you was just this bad, you was just this bad person, right? Why they always needed your validation for everything? You such a bad person, crying before interviews, needing your input, applying for jobs, needing needing to know if that's a good job to apply for. But yet they swearing that you ain't never did nothing for them. You was never there for them. They cannot hit you back right now because God is not allowing them to come back to play games. All they want to do is hit you back right now because they want to be able to come back to you to play more games. That's all they want to do. Come back to your energy to play more games with you. And God already know it. So he's blocking them before they can even get to you. They got to come correct if they want to talk to you or anything. See, God ain't even allowing them to get close enough to talk to you. So if they want to talk to you, they got to come correct. And they know it. That's why it's so hard right now for them to even return and try to say something to you. They ain't said nothing to you since you cut them off. You set up boundaries, you cut them off because God has blocked their advances, because he knows that their advances they still in a weak point in their life. They're still pretending to be something that they're not. So God knows that. So he's going to continue to block them off from getting to your energy because he don't want them to contaminate your energy. He don't want them to come in and do the same stuff. But he already knows that you're strong enough now. So he already knows. But they too scared now because they know that you know. They know that you know how foul they were to you. They know that you know what they were doing in the background. They scared to come back to you. Because your intuition told you everything, especially as a chosen. So they scared to hit you. They are terrified of hitting you up. Because they know that they just false as heck. They know, they don't even know why they're going to church, but they keep trying to say it to you like, you know, every time you have a conversation with them or something, they try to say it to you to make it seem like they doing so good. See, they use the church to try, because they want to make you seem like they oh, you still going to church? You must be doing good. They're not doing good. But the church and stuff is a cover-up for them to make it look like they're doing good. So when they say church, oh, I still got to go to church every Sunday and this and that, they hoping that you think that they really doing good. That's why they said it. They ain't doing good at all because they haven't decided to come back and return and try to give clarity and get clarity on what happened when they was trying to destroy you. See, they still need to give clarity, give apology, and change to move forward. They ain't doing that because they don't want to expose themselves, and they don't want to be exposed. So they scared to come back and return. And they're going to try to hold out as long as they can. But it's getting steeper and steeper on this walk that they're doing because the more they sit back and try to hide and lie about their actions and slander your name, the more that it keeps happening to them, whatever they're lying about. The more that slowly and surely everything that they're talking about and saying behind your back is happening to them. This is why they're scared. But they so scared to return. They think that they're safe from what they did to you if they don't return. It's only getting worse for them. It's getting worse for them. It's getting worse for them because the longer they take to not give clarity is the more they get jammed up to feeling like they're lost, because they are lost because things are not straightened out. In order to not be lost, you got to straighten out your life, and you got to straighten out the things that you're wrong at. And if you don't, you're going to stay stuck. And the more you try to lie about it, the more your life crumbles. Because the more that lie and stuff starts to affect your life and happen, the stuff that you're talking about and lying on starts to happen in your life. So now you continue to crumble, and you try to you try to get up, but you continue to stumble because your word has no ground under it. So how can you walk? Your stories and your lies have no ground under them. So where are you going to walk to? They stuck. Mental prison. Mental prison because all they can think of is what they did to you. And still try to lie about it. So the more they lie about it, all they do is build more mental strings, mental strings to karma. Because they're mentally tying themselves up. Tying their brain up. Staying lost, trying to feel like their lies are true, but they only can envision the real truth. They can't envision none of the false stuff that they keep lying about. They envision the truth, what had really happened. And that's what hurts them, because they never told what really happened to you or to people that they were lying to on your name. So now all they see and vision is the real truth. And that's what God has made it for them. He's put it on them. He plays it in their head like a movie. Because it's going to continue to stay there, stuck in their head, until they learn to grow up, give clarity on what they did, take accountability for what they did, change, and then you move forward. Apologize, you can move forward. But that's not happening. Because they're too scared. They're too prideful to put themselves out there on blast and be fully ripped away from all of the wrong that they've done. They don't want to admit to the wrong. If they feel like if they elevate to trying to apologize, they have to admit something that they don't want to admit. They try to take this thing to their grave, but the only thing is it's already out, so it can't go to the grave. It's already out there. People already know what they're about. People have already seen them play games with you, with your mind, and cheat on you and lie. People already know from their friend and family groups, and their families in their groups already know that they're lying and they're a cheater. There's people that personally then seen them or probably know that they cheat. So that's what's going on right now in their life. They're scrambling, trying to figure out a way to where they can come back into your life without having to tell the truth, take accountability for what they did, or change. They don't want to do nothing. They still in the same energy that you left them with. They ain't elevated. They ain't did nothing differently. They ain't changed. They don't love any better that they did when they were with you. None of that. They still the same them moping around, pretending and lying about everything in their life because they don't want to get caught up in how their life really is. Trust me. That is what's going on. But guys, that was Card Talk. I'm going to leave you guys with that one. We made it to a new year, guys. God bless all of my chosen. Thank you guys for coming to the channel, watching the videos. Please like, comment, subscribe, interact with your boy so we can build the channel into what it truly should be. I'm trying to reach all of the chosen ones out there. So hit my channel, please. Come on the channel and watch something. I think I got so many videos right now, and there's got to be at least one or two that could help somebody, one or two that I'm talking about, somebody's situation. I already know. I intuitively know. So if in my videos and my channel can help you to get to where you need to get to or help you heal, please keep coming on the channel and keep interacting and watching the content. So thank you once again. And like I said, please like, comment, and subscribe. Your boy Big 7 signing off. Gone.